hope that you guys are all good, doing well on this Saturday evening and are enjoying your weekends. Yeah, so for those of you who are brand new to the channel, welcome, and I hope you like what you see here. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, the notification bell, all that good stuff, so that you could be kept up to date with when I post and when I go live. If you've been rocking with your girl for a while, welcome back and thank you for the continued support. So, the channel is starting to get a little bit of extra momentum. What is that? Someone needs their brakes done badly. Anywho, um, but yeah, like, um, getting a little more traction here, which is nice. Which is nice. Um, Hi, Marjana, how are you? Um, but yeah, got a couple of my faves coming through. Hey, Aya, how are you? Um, so yeah, we're gonna, now that we have some people here, we're gonna tap in and get started. Okay, Spirit, I already cleansed the space and all that good stuff. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. I appreciate you guys. All right, Spirit. So what does the collective need to know at this time for their highest good? We're going to start our reading off with the Zodiac 108 deck. Um, One of my favorite decks. I used to use it all the time. I don't use it as much now, but like this thing touches base on literally everything. So it's like, it's definitely a great deck to have. For those of you who are readers yourselves or whatever, I would say get it. You could get it on Etsy. But anywho, all right, Spirit. So what does the collective need to know at this time for their highest good? Clearest and most accurate messages, please and thank you. Right. So what we got starting off. All right. So we have on the bottom of the deck, person of earth. Says the provider and caregiver. Grounded, secure, stubborn, nurturing, classy, stable, prosperous, materialistic, possessive, dependable. It also says manager, business owner, banking, and CEO. So some of you might have hi Jasmine. This is just a collective reading right now for everybody, like who ends up watching. You might resonate with this with the storyline and you might not, but you can stick around and see. But yeah, so some of you might have earth in your chart, or there might be somebody who is of great importance in your life who is the earth sign. So what else we got here? We have roundabout. It says community, connections, new direction, keep it moving, controls the flow of information, solutions, circular reasoning, fluid, many working parts, perfect timing, and redirect. So this is a very interesting card because it's giving me like the part that's standing out to me is the redirection. Yeah, I feel like you guys, some of you had to redirect yourself from a situation in which you felt very trapped in. Bird cages here. That's literally about me feeling trapped by somebody. So perhaps there was an earth sign in your energy who made you feel trapped in a connection. So this look like it could be a love reading, but we're going to keep going because I don't know yet. But yeah, this person might have been very clingy, controlling. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. Let's see. Tell us more. Person of fire. So there could also be somebody with fire in their chart that might resonate with this, or again, the person in your energy might be the one that's a fire sign. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. Just keep in mind that the signs that show up are just that. They're signs, right? A lot of us have all the signs somewhere in our chart anyway, so it's more about the energy associated with it, right? So fire sign, that's like, was very passionate, right? Very driven, confident, things along those lines. So it could just be the character traits, right? All right, so we have earn. It literally is about, an ending. Some of you might be, some of you might resonate with the idea that there was an ending between you and somebody. I'm also getting mismatch because you figure you got the fire sign energy, but then you also got the earth sign. So somebody might be, one person could be very passionate and all of that, and then the other person could be a little more like stern and not as, just heard, not as adaptable. Fire signs tend to be pretty adaptable. You know, they're all about constant change and stuff like that, adventure. Whereas the earth signs tend to be a little bit more kind of, I don't want to say that in a mean way, like stuck in their ways, but I mean, they're stubborn. I could say it because I have it in my chart. Okay, I am a Capricorn moon, so I can say it, and I have other Earth in my chart too. So I'm not saying it in a mean way. I'm just saying I don't want you guys getting offended. Tell us more. But yeah, it looks like there was some type of ending, and I'm thinking because of a lack of compatibility that might have been a part of it. We have ballet shoes, which is about trying to get like the, it's giving me perseverance. Somebody who's really like put together, or at least appears to be put together. Take it as it resonates. Perhaps trying to keep their emotions really intact. Somebody who might hyper fixate on things to get their mind off of something. Let me know if it's resonating. If it's resonating, let me know in the comment section. Send reactions. You can hit the like button. All those things kind of help me, you know, feel guided throughout the reading as I'm doing this to make sure that I'm picking up on the energy. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of picking up on. Like I said, this energy of, you know, lack of compatibility, really trying to just keep it together, you know, been through a lot, but like kind of one of those people who, you know how people say, oh, you don't look like what you've been through. Like, I'm getting something like that. You guys kind of, you know, keep a good, you know how to save face. You know how to appear as if everything's all right. Ironically, while I was shuffling the cards before I even started the reading, I saw this while I was shuffling, and I started singing. There's a song by Queen. I want to break free. I want to break free. Some of you guys might be fans of Queen or know that song, but one of the things on it is the card says youth, and this is about mutable signs. So you might have, might be a mutable sign possibly. But yeah, there's this energy of breaking free away from, I just like heard like breaking free from the chains. Like there might have been something really making, remember we saw that birdcage card too, like you really felt confined by something. I'm really getting somebody who might have been controlling. You had to kind of gather your resources, or you're in the process of doing this, so that way you can move on and be independent and work on yourself. I'm getting something along those lines. Tell us more. All right, so we have diamond. All that pressure, right, creates a diamond. It's you guys. Says creative force. It's giving me like Ace of Wands energy. I'm getting really strong-willed people, people who are creative, people who have this great spark within themselves to, you know, do something better. Taking the bad experiences and being able to transmute that energy. You guys might be the fire sign or have it in your chart somewhere. Take it as it resonates. But yeah, even if you don't have that in your chart, I'm just getting that energy of somebody who's very, very driven and hardworking and has a lot of willpower. You might be also a creative. Tell us more. Let's get maybe 2 more from this deck. Because this is feeling like a love reading, I might pull from one of my love decks too. All right, let's see. So we have a lot of fire energy. A A lot of fire energy. All the signs for fire energy has shown up. Like on the cards, they have like little icons or whatever. So we have dynamite. Passion. I said that before, right? A lot of passion, a lot of excitement. You guys are, I feel like you guys are really looking forward to your future after breaking free from this situation, you know, or trying to at least, at the very least, stay optimistic. Um, Taking action and seizing new opportunities. I'm kind of also getting like, it's not, it doesn't say it on here, but like it's giving me like, those of you who are familiar with tarot cards, it's giving me like Knight of Wands energy, right? Seizing opportunities with a lot of passion, getting something along those lines. Oh, my cat decided to make a debut. Well, not really a debut. She's on here all the time, but she's chilling. One more from here. That song from Queen though, it's like it's on a loop in my head. I would say I hate when that happens, but it's a good song, so I actually don't mind. I want to be free. I want to break free. Another song that just popped in my head too. Oh, clear audience, it's so funny. Hey girl, hey, another one of my favorites. I would strongly suggest you guys follow or subscribe, I should say, to Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. That's my sister Lati and my other homegirl Aya Inspired Tarot. They're both amazing readers as well. Have great content all the time. You will not be disappointed, I can tell you that. Love them. The other song that kind of came into my head just now is I'm coming up. Diana Ross. I want the world to know, got to let it show. I feel like you guys are, you know, you're breaking free, right? I keep talking about this energy of breaking free, and I feel like that's you guys. You guys, you've been through a lot. You've done a lot to work on yourself, and to again gather your resources, get more stable so that you can do what you need to do for yourself. You have shield here, so I feel like you guys are highly protective. I also feel that it's saying that you guys are protective of yourself, right? Your energy. You're being more aware, I would say, of the fact that you have to be very, very cognizant of the energy that you allow into your space. You're not going to just allow any and everybody in there, right? So on and so forth. So I'm getting that, but we're also getting that these scales are balancing, right? We have sword and scales. So I'm getting that you guys have you've been through all the lessons and all those things, and now you're able to, you know, be able to kind of see things coming to the light, things that that you've been working hard at, right? The sense of self-betterment. I'm getting something along those lines. I'm also getting, however, for some of you, if you're resonating with the idea that this is a love reading, because that's what it looks like, like maybe a past love type thing, but we'll probably tap in to see if there's any new energy coming towards you too. For some of you were actually married to this person, or you had like a soul contract with this person. With that said, you went through, you know, the process of escape. Why did I say escaping? Well, we did see that card about the possessiveness, right? It probably did feel like you escaped from this person. For those of you who do resonate with this. Getting a download, sorry. I hate when that happens, like when I'm like mid-sentence and then I have to stop. Lati just did the same thing in her reading earlier. She's like, what are they trying to tell me? Okay, so, because it's not just what the cards say, right? It's deeper than that. When you're an intuitive reader, you get messages and downloads and shit. So, yeah, I'm getting like the ending of some type of soul contract too. It might not just be, you know, in the legal system type thing. It's deeper than that. And there's a lot of, you know, or if this is like more of a past energy, there was a lot of hurt and pain here, right? Some disappointment, some sadness that you had to really learn how to heal from. So with that said, You guys have really been working hard and being very diligent about, you know, stepping into your best and highest self, right? So, yeah, I'm getting something along those lines. Yeah, see, look, another part about endings here. We got checkered flag, conclusion, you know. Definitely a major ending that had to take place. Yeah, and it literally says verdict. It says signing, results, the end. Um, and this is right after I also pulled the card that I was feeling kind of like possibly the judicial system might have possibly been involved, right? For some of you, you might have some major changes happening in the next few weeks. Or, what am I picking up on here? I'm getting for somebody, this seems very specific, so give me a moment. I'm getting that for somebody, you might hear from somebody in the next few weeks that you don't really want to hear from. Now, ironically, there's 8 people in here, and the number 8 is on this card, so I don't know if that's specific or not. Something about the number 8. I don't know if it's like saying 8 weeks from now or what, but it does say within a few weeks something might happen. So if it's this person trying to infiltrate your energy or something, yeah, I feel like you guys are very awakened. We have universe here. You guys are very awakened, and you see the bigger picture. You see things from a higher and new perspective. So if this person were to try to come back into your space, for instance, you'll know exactly what to do and how to handle it, because you're gonna be blocking the fuck out of this person. You're like, absolutely not. Right? Protecting your energy. You know that this is not energy that you want around you. Therefore, you're not going to accept it into your space. Yeah, look, we have Fortress here. You're sealed off, right? This is in the middle of the deck. So thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation, because there's people talking shit, you know, the naysayers, the Bible thumpers, those kind of people. All the people could kick rocks with no shoes on. Yeah, but, you know, hate is gonna hate. What were we talking about, Lati, on your last reading? We were talking about thug life, right? Our spiritual team, they some spiritual gangsters, and they don't play about us. They keep us motherfucking protected, okay? So Tupac energy, ambitions of a rider, baby. I've been saying that. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to. Yeah. So some of y'all might be Tupac fans. I am. That's my motherfucking boy. I'm from the East Coast, and when I was growing up, everybody used to be like, "How you from the East Coast, and you trying to rep the West?" I'm like, man. West side till I die, nigga. No, let me stop. sorry. Let me stop. But no, seriously, I have to throw a little bit of humor in there. Y'all know me by now, for those of you who've been watching my stuff. But yeah, so let's see. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, like I said, our spiritual team don't play about us. Like, you try to play in our face if you want to, you're gonna get shut all the way fucking down. Actually, I don't want to read from here yet. Changed my mind. Actually wanted to read from something. Hold on, I have all these damn cards here because I like to be prepared. So I don't have to get up while I'm reading. Then there's too many cards. All right, so. Yeah, see, you ran away from this motherfucker. Whoever this person is, he was like, I'm a runner, I'm a track star. He was like, absolutely fucking not. Focusing on your abundance, right? A new way of thinking, right? Remember I was talking about, you know, it's energy of getting your resources together, getting your life right, getting your independence together, so you don't have to rely on other people. I just heard the word sovereign. So your sense of sovereignty, right? Your freedom. Away from this situation that, you know, no longer serves you. You stepped away from it, and yeah. I'm also getting this person was a karmic. That could also be why, because I got so many, like that one card earlier, I was like stuck on it. I was perseverating on that one card. I'm like, there's another message here. The person was probably a karmic. You learned some karmic lessons, and you know, yeah. So you know what they say, another one bites the dust, right? So now you guys are focusing on yourself, you're doing your own thing, but we're gonna see what else pops up from this deck, and then we'll start tapping into the tarot part. Like, see if like there's new love coming in, or if there's any warnings that we need to be aware of, because it does look like this person might be trying to come back and spin the block, and you're gonna have to be like, absolutely not. Block their ass. So we have Cupid's arrow on the bottom of the deck. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, and then hesitation. So some of you guys might be somewhat hesitant about going back into the dating world, understandably so. When you've been through a lot, you've been hurt, right? It makes it very difficult to put yourself back out there. However, I do feel like you guys are protected. So it's like that, between being protected like divinely and like from your ancestors, whatever you believe, the most high, so on and so forth, like, you know, you are protected from that type of energy. And I think you guys have gained the knowledge, right? The knowledge and the insight necessary to make sure that you don't repeat these kind of mistakes again, right? So allow love in when the 2-1-1-2, when I said that, allow love back in, right? Find that sense of peace and balance in yourself first, right? Of course, and then welcome love in when the time is right. You'll know, you'll feel it. We have Axe here. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern. Yeah, exactly. Stop the pattern. That stands out to me. Silent treatment and abandonment. So you might have had some abandonment issues in the past that you might still be sometimes, you know, working on, which is, again, understandable, right? You're healing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just because you're healing doesn't mean you're broken. And you're worthy of love. It starts with yourself, right? And then, you know, be able to be open and welcoming of new love coming in towards you, because I do feel like there's a possibility that somebody might be coming in after this transitional period for you. But yeah, just, you know, learning your lesson, right? Not repeating old patterns being a big part of it. Yep, told you. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. You were in a karmic relationship. Thank you, Spirit. I love when these things happen, when I say stuff and it just comes out in cards. It says, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Exactly. Focusing on self-love after a time of healing from this karmic relationship. Let's get a few more from here. But that important part, love yourself first, right? Show another person how, and other people in general, how you're meant to be treated, or how you want to be treated, right? The relationship we have with ourselves is paramount. It's the catalyst, right? It's the example set of how others need to treat us. Because if you're not showing up for yourself, people are gonna walk all over you. Yeah, show your worth through your actions towards yourself as well. I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm saying. We have both. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. I feel like you guys have been moving on past this situation. For somebody, seems very specific, somebody might have been thinking about going on, either this is like recent past energy, or you're thinking about doing this. Some people might be thinking about going on a cruise or something soon. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. But like in the upcoming, like next like couple of months or something, or you're planning it out right now, take it as it resonates though. That seems very specific. But yeah, again, you guys are healing, right? Working on yourself. Yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that. And it takes time. Take the time that you need to do that, right? You don't have to rush the process. There's no rush. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation. Remember, I was talking about feeling a sense of sovereignty, freedom. Liberation is a very similar word, isn't it? And transition, yeah. And I also use the word transitional period of your life. So again, more confirmations. Those wanted to come out. All right, take them. So we have two cards that came out. We have Ascending. It says transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Exactly. I like it. You guys, you know, you said fuck the other asshole or that bitch. And you're like, I just heard see you running downtown with the girl I love and I'm like, that's, you know, that's probably how y'all look at that. Like if that person were to try to come back around, like absolutely not. Your ass is blizzard. You better not try to come in and rain on my parade while I'm ascending away from your ass. Absolutely not. And that person probably stuck in their energy and they can't get out of that energy. That's why they wouldn't come spin the block. Absolutely not. We have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So things came to the surface, you learned, and you had to move past those situations. For some of you, this seems very specific. Some of you might have been getting cheated on. Shocker. This person reminds me of a narcissist, and it seems like something that would be their MO possibly. For others, this person was just very, very controlling, probably played a lot of mind games with you, manipulative. I'm getting something like that. For some others, this seems very specific. There might have been a sense of like financial abuse. For those of you who are aware or not aware of what that is, that's like when somebody uses finances as a way to keep you under control, basically. So like people who are married, like a lot of people tend to go through that. Like if one person makes significantly more money, or someone's like a stay-at-home, you know, mom or dad, you know, the other person might, you know, be like, oh, well, how are you gonna leave me? You can't go anywhere. You don't have any money. Like they'll say stuff like that, and it keeps you fucked up in your head, and then you stay around longer because you think you can't financially handle being by yourself. That seems very specific, so take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. One more from this deck. Okay, so we have two cards that came out together. Things are coming out in twos, I've noticed too. From this deck anyway. The past like 3 cards came out in with 2 cards at a time. So like now we have camera here. It says reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. I'm getting that, you know, they're saying like, you know, one, this person might be reminiscing about you. Maybe looking at, you know, old pictures or something like that. But you're also looking at things with like, I just heard 2020, like you're able to see things in hindsight now, or in retrospect, I should say. So in hindsight, you look and you're like, yeah, I dodged that bullet. I'm happy I left that situation, you know. Being able to put things into a new perspective. And then we have mirror here, which is all about reflection. So, and introspection. So those came out together. I feel like it's a little bit of a split energy though. You are taking those experiences and those memories and you're saying, those were some fucked up memories and I don't want to repeat that. While this person misses you and they're trying to figure out how they could come back around. Absolutely not. On the deck we have, not enough. This person made you feel like you were not enough. I'm getting for some, this seems very, very specific too. Some of you, this person might have, remember I was saying that they were like possibly mentally or emotionally manipulative. They might have caused you to have some body image issues. Again, very specific for somebody. But we do have, hey mama. We have not enough. It says frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear issues, and jealousy. I'm getting something along those lines. And look, not today. So MLE just said, I am not going backwards today. And then look what comes out. You can't make this up. Connected, girl. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you. I always see you on Lati's stuff, so I'm happy that you're here. But yeah, the card says, not today. Not dealing. Hurt, avoiding a conversation, call a person, setting boundaries, and still angry. So I would say one thing though. Don't live in anger, right? Because that shit festers and that actually is worse for you than anybody. But I will say this. being able to set those boundaries and say, absolutely not, I don't want anything to do with you. That's a great thing. Keep that energy blocked and keep your guard up, because this is an energy you don't want around you, because this person's a fucking snake in the grass. No thanks. And remember I said they might have had another person. This could be confirmation. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. So this person could have had another person. So that's what we're getting there so far. I think I want to pull from the, what's the tea? And I also think I want a little sippy sip of my wine. That's so funny, Queen Drea. See? Signs and synchronicities across the board, guys. And then people say, oh, scammers. Oh, this is fake. I'm like, it's fake to you because you don't believe in it, but it's really, really real to us because we've been living in this truth. And if it resonates, it resonates, right? There's a reason why the tarot community is growing the way it is. It's not because it's fake. It's because people are connected and they're getting the answers that they've been seeking, right? They're connecting to their higher self through tarot, connecting even to source through tarot. How is that a bad thing? It's not. That was a rhetorical question. But so when I see people coming out here and they're like, oh my God, like, how did you know that? I'm like, first off, I don't necessarily know shit. I'm just a messenger. You know what I mean? But I'm here to deliver the messages that the Most High sends through me. So with that said, let's see what the tea is about this situation, right? Oh goodness. I hope that it's not a bad omen. I mean, you're a reader too, and you're highly connected. I'm pretty sure you would be able to feel if it were bad. Okay, so we got fake smiles on the bottom of the deck. So this person, they probably are good at keeping up appearances. Knowing how to say just the, like, I just heard suave, like they're smooth, right? They're smooth with their words. I just heard, for those of you who are fans of Aaliyah, from her last album, she had a song called Extra Smooth. Trying to be extra, extra, extra smooth. Like real smooth with their words, but like you guys can read through bullshit now, right? So it's like, you know, they come in being suave and smooth and looking good, all of that, smiling, acting like everything's all peachy and shit, but you can read through it now. You ain't oblivious anymore, right? Absolutely not. Always partying. So this person, excuse me, they might be, you know, into some illicit activities. They might drink a lot. I am not going to judge about the drinking part because I have a glass of wine or a nip every time I do a reading. But I'm a grown up, I can do what I want. Let me stop. But no, like seriously, this person might overindulge though. I don't overindulge. I joke about it, but like, no, I don't overindulge. They might be, you know, I'm getting pill poppers. I'm also getting the white powder. Riding the white pony. For somebody, I don't know. I just saw 333 when I looked up. Exactly, Aya. That's exactly what it is, and that's why when people talk all this smack, I'm just like, you sound stupid. Just because your intuition's all fucked up and you can't trust in yourself by yourself and don't see God within yourself, that's not my problem. So there's that. Tell us more. Bad reputation, yeah. So this person, always partying, got a bad reputation. I'm really getting that they on the white pony or something. They like, this person, when you see them again, if you ever see them again, they're gonna look different to you. They're gonna look like, you're gonna be looking at them like, I used to deal with you. Why do you look like that? Like, it'll either be because, you know, the knowing who they really are and seeing the truth about that, you're going to be like, I don't even find you attractive, I'm repulsed. But it could also be because like they literally look different. Like they're down bad, let's put it that way. And because of that, they don't look like themselves. I'm getting something like that. Like they look old in the face or something like that. Like skin looking kind of crepey or something like that. Yet they're not that old. Like I'm getting something like that. Oh gosh. All right, so we have obsessed lover or obsessive lover. Remember I said this person probably was like possessive or something or controlling. We got some confirmation. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, and karmic. So we're just getting a bunch of clarifications here at this point. This person, I get that they probably used to like try to always like, especially when y'all were together, and even now, always trying to like find, like nitpick and find like dirt or something. Like they might have like gone through your phone like when you're asleep or something like that, to see if you, or your emails or something like that, to see like if you're talking to somebody else, questioning you all the time, watching you from like a distance, and then like asking you where you're at, and to test you to see if you're going to tell the truth type of thing. But they already know where you are because they were watching you the whole time. Like I'm getting some crazy shit like that, because they were trying to find something wrong when there was nothing wrong, because we have no facts here, never has facts, makes shit up and lies. Then on top of that, they were probably doing that shit as a way of projecting, because they were doing some bullshit and lying to you. So they figured, oh well, if I'm doing bullshit I'm doing, they have to be doing it too. So then they had a guilty conscience and they would question you and accuse you of shit. I'm getting something like that. And here you are just reflecting on your past, and you're like, I am not allowing that energy to come back towards me. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then we have fishing for comments on the bottom of the deck. So some confirmation there too. Like they would purposely try to like stage their questions so that way they could catch you like slipping and catch you in a lie. But then like when they couldn't catch you in a lie because you're not lying about anything, then they felt stupid. And then they would get mad about it. It's like, make it make sense. Let me know if it's resonating, because that was a mouthful, I know, but like that's the energy I'm picking up on for somebody. Keep in mind this is a collective message, so it's not going to resonate with every single person, or there might be parts that do and parts that don't. We have spiritual hater, hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. So I feel like you guys are probably like highly intuitive and stuff like that. So you probably always kind of felt something was off about this person, but you probably ignored it for a long time. Or you're very spiritual, you're connected, and they don't like that. So you guys might have had like differences in belief systems or something along those lines. I'm getting a couple of different messages with that, but yeah, something along those lines though. And yeah, talking shit. Talking shit about what you do or what you believe in. Especially if you were to say, it's got another message. Let's say if you were to say like to them, like, you're always asking me like what I'm doing. Well, I feel like you're doing X, Y, and Z. My intuition's telling me that you're cheating or you're doing this and that, and they try to lie and cover up their lies, and then it ended up being true. So now they're like, oh fuck, what the hell kind of witchy shit is this bitch into? For some of you, take this as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. Child services is here. So if you had a kid with this person, that could have became an issue. I hope that's not the case, but that could be someone's story. It says kids at risk of being taken or are about to, reporting something, neglect and abuse. So I do hope that was not the case, because that's pretty heavy. But of course everybody's story is different, right? So there could be, even if it's just one person out of all the people who end up watching this who resonate with that could be somebody's story. I feel like you moved on really far away from this person. We have travel in the middle of the deck. I feel like you moved away from this person, whether it was like literally, like physically moved away, or it could be, excuse me, throat chakra closing up. Sorry. Or it could be more like figuratively, you distance yourself from this person on a energetic level, right? Let's get a few more from here. Dirty offer. Right, their little dirty dick or their dirty vagina. No, thank you. Keep it to yourself, dirty person. Nobody wants your scabies or whatever the hell you got going on. No thanks. But yeah, they might come in with some type of offer and it's not going to be genuine at all. And again, you kind of already know this. Yeah, see, we have romantic love affair, love fix, secret lover. So they probably have another person already. So they're just sowing their wild oats all over the place all over again. And they're trying to do it with you. Exactly. No thanks. Like keep your dirty little pee-pee to your, well, or big pee-pee. It could be big. It's still dirty though. Nobody wants it. Your community, keep your community dick to yourself, okay? Nobody wants it. Yeah, see, they want you back. They want that old thing back. They trying to spin the block. No thanks. Keep your dirty dick to yourself. And they're gonna come and kissing ass, love bombing, trying to offer you gifts and shit like that. You're gonna look at them like, nigga, bitch, please. Like, you guys gonna look at them like, absolutely fucking not. Like, get out of here. What's your problem, bro? That's if you even entertain talking to this person, let alone like being in their energy. You know what I mean? Like, they might hit you up from like a secret number type shit, or somebody else's number altogether, making fake accounts, stuff like that, trying to get into your energy, trying to break you down, and you're gonna be like, yeah. Yep, look, I kid you not. Looking you up, it says researching you, studying you, getting info. They're watching in some different ways, shapes, and forms, whether it's online or physically watching you. Be careful of your surroundings. I just got a download. Oh, this person's played out, but again, they're about to start chasing after you, right? Look, he's about to be on the prowl. He's about to go in, trying to chase, trying to come back around. I will say this. This is very specific. Take it as it res, and this is not to be a scare tactic or anything like that. I'm delivering this message because it seems kind of serious, but I don't want to scare you. Somebody who's watching this or who ends up watching this, you are truly being watched. Like where you're going and stuff like that. Start taking different different paths and roads and stuff to work. Because if you're one of those kind of people who like you always have the same routine, I have to work on this myself. If you always have the same routine, like you always go the same way all the time, do something a little bit different. Make a stop or something before you go to work or before you go home, like to the grocery store or something that you don't usually do, because they might be like, they might know. Yep, exactly. Literally, Lottie just did a reading talking about all eyes on the collective, and you guys probably want to go check that out. So Lottie, aka Tears and Wheat Tarot Show, check her out. That's my sister. She's amazing. I just watched her last live and it was the shit. Okay, but yeah, be careful, because I'm getting energy of people like watch, especially if you live like in a very like heavily populated area, because it's easy to kind of hide in plain sight, or if there's like a lot of like wooded areas or trees like near your job or your home, it's easy for them to watch like from a distance. It's like some creepy stalker shit. I would strongly suggest not watching, say, shows like Worst Ex Ever on Netflix right now, like before bed. I was gonna watch that. I don't think I'm gonna watch that anymore. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry if that threw anybody off, but I had to put that out there because Spirit told me to say that. So just be careful, okay? Ew, we were just talking about this. And MLE just said ew, and look, yeah, ew is right. Caught a case. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. They leaking, and not in a good way. That's disgusting. Got green stuff coming out of there. Gross. Dirty offer. It's hot. They're haunted by this because they know that he made some fucking dumb ass decisions while partying, possibly. Probably slept around with somebody and they probably were drunk or high and made a big mistake. But it says memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. The side effects of their actions, right? And now they have all these memories, like, of how they could have done things, and thoughts of how they could have done things differently with you, but they fucked up. Yeah. Look, shine. Your light irritates their demons. That goes back to the spiritual hater card. Same kind of energy, right? So it's like you guys are doing, great for yourselves, making yourselves proud, right? Really standing on business. Just really becoming a better version of yourself while this person is going downhill fast, right? Up shit's creek type shit. Forcer. Remember before, I was saying I'm getting somebody who was possessive and like controlling and shit. It says forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in. They might try to do that. That's scary. Intuitively reading that, I don't like how that sounds. Forcing their way in. Check your locks on your windows and stuff too, especially if you're on the first floor. Uses force to get what they want. This seems very specific too. And I'm really sorry, like, if this happened to you, but I have to say it because Spirit's telling me to. Excuse me. For somebody, this person might have even possibly, the R word, you, raped you. That's sad because you cared about this person, but they might have forced themselves onto you. You might not have even thought that it was rape because of the fact that this is your partner, right? If you were married, even but that there are rapes in committed relationships and or marriages all the time. But the thing is, how things get shaped in people and warped in people's heads. They're like, oh, it's not rape because it's your husband. Like, what? it could be, that's very specific. So please take it as it resonates, and even if it doesn't. But I definitely picked up on something with that, and I just wanted to throw that out there. There's definitely some healing for somebody to still do. And I'm sorry if that is something you went through. Or if it never actually happened but almost happened. Just, keep working on yourself, right? Maybe go to therapy. Talk about it. Like, don't hold that stuff in. Don't let it fester, right? Don't want to get overly deep with that. I want this to be slightly, fun of a reading. But, serious stuff comes up in these readings all the time, so I have to make sure I put it out there. All right. So we have fake accounts. Talked about this already, but yep, here we go. Here we go. Fake social media accounts to spy. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. So they're making fake accounts. But you're blocking the fuck out of that. Cock blocking. They probably want to try to cock block you from moving on from them. So just be careful of fake accounts and stuff. They might be posing to be somebody else. So on and so forth. And Melly, I'm really sorry that that's happened to you. Being transparent, because I'm always transparent. And this is a safe space, we can talk about these things. I was molested as a child by a family member. I was almost raped. Someone put drugs in my drink when I went out, and I knew this person. And thank goodness I was coherent enough to get away from the situation. Thank the good Lord. And I was almost raped by a partner. So again, these things happen, and we don't tend to talk about it enough, right? So this is a safe space, and I want us, the whole point of my channel is for healing. So yes, there's humor on here and stuff like that, but it's also meant to be a healing space where we can talk about these things and, hopefully, get the help that we need to move forward and become a better, stronger version of ourselves, okay? So just sending all that healing love and light to you guys. Okay, with that said, let's keep going. Yeah, you see how there's a lot of people who are resonating with that. That was a message that needed to be spoken up. So I'm happy. It's funny too. It's not funny, but it's ironic, I'll say. Before I started this reading, I cleansed, and I felt like I was having like a slight, almost like an asthma attack. I was like, what the fuck? Like I started coughing and like hacking up something. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I was just fine. This is right before I started the reading, so I had to drink a whole bunch of water before I started. And I used my sage when I did it, when I cleansed, and then like it was like almost like an allergic reaction slash like an asthma attack. That's what it felt like. And I'm like, what is going on? Why am I coughing like this? It's almost like it was like a purge of some sort. So now that we're talking about this, and there's a lot of us, and like I said, it's like that throat chakra energy, right? Like coughing a lot. My throat felt really funny. I was like, what the hell's going on? It felt like it was closing up on me while I was like trying to drink the water too. Like I'm not making this shit up. And now that we're talking about this, I feel like a lot of you guys, maybe you were silenced in some kind of way, like this, or gagged. I don't want to like bring back those bad memories for you, but I'm just saying these are the things that are now coming up. So I'm just bringing it up. But yeah, so let's not get too dark, right? Because we could do another reading like that soon, maybe a shadow work reading. But we have screenshot on the bottom of the deck, getting evidence, proof, and facts. Scarcity tactics. Remember, I was talking about somebody who might have did a lot of financial abuse. Possible, right? Using scarcity as a way to fuck with your head. Like, oh, how are you gonna do things by yourself? Can you do things by yourself? Who's gonna want you? That's a common one that they try to say. Things like that. And now you're uninterested in this situation. So it's like this person, they're doing all this bullshit to try to come back into your space, and you're like, absolutely not. Like, what? Like, you think after all the shit you put me through that I'm gonna do that? Do you think I'm gonna let you come back into my space and do that? The tower moment that you caused in my life, nope. I'm living in my freedom right now, and I'm coming into myself. No. Yep, because you surrendered and walked away. Thank you, Spirit, for some of these confirmations of the things that we were just talking about. So let's get maybe a 5-card spread. Again, if you guys are enjoying the reading and you haven't done so already, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new and haven't subscribed yet. Send some reactions my way. Comment in the comment section. Talk amongst yourselves in there and to me, because this is a community we're building here, right? So I want you guys to be able to do that, right? And connect with each other. It's a healing space. That's her healing corner. As I talk about the healing corner, yeah, we're building friendships here, right? We're building friendships and connections here with each other. It's a community. Like I've met some really great people via what we're doing right here, who I consider actual like friends, or close friends, even kind of like family now. You know what I mean? It's amazing, like the type of communities you can build by doing what we're doing here. Because we all clearly have a similar interest, right? Unless you're like the Bible thumpers who come in and talk shit on here, who don't take it seriously. But like, as you see, right, there is this connection that we've made here. Exactly, my sister, right? There's a connection that we're making here because we share similar yet different experiences, right? And that's what brought us here right now. The people who are gravitating towards this reading, you're here for a reason. You were meant to receive this message. Just saying. The card could also just represent third party, but that's not what I was picking up when I saw the card. So reading it intuitively. But yes, so let's see what else is going on here. So For the overall energy, we have Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you guys have, because of the things that you've been through, you're practicing a sense of patience with yourself, right? Perseverance, dedication, right? Dedication to yourself and what it is that you're trying to work towards, right? Got the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be very, very rewarded for all of your hard work and dedication. The, the right people are going to come into your life that are going to bring a sense of balance, right? As I say balance, 11-11, right? Bringing a sense of balance. So now this is a time for, planning and execution. I'm getting for some of you, you might be ready to move somewhere. We did see a card about travel. So this could be like past energy, like talking again about either moving away from this person or that energy, right? Energetically moving away from them, separating from them, so that you can focus on yourself, right? And I also heard equally yoked. You're focusing on yourself as well as relationships that are equally yoked. You want to be around people who share same interests or want the same things versus people who are in it for themselves and are not trying to have that sense of fairness. So yeah, that toxic shit that you distance yourself from, there you go. You're no longer bound to these things anymore. Tell us more. What's going on? It's like fall. I don't know what that was. Tell us more. Two cards. I like it. All right, so the incoming energy. Wow, a lot of pentacles here. I think almost every card is a pentacle that came out so far. Okay, so I feel like because you guys released that old toxic ass energy, you're stepping into your power, right? Showing up as a Queen of Wands. I do remember seeing the fire energy earlier. So I did say some of you might have fire in your chart. You're just in that energy right now, feeling confident, on your boss shit. You're doing your own thing, and kicking ass and taking names. That's what I'm getting. So we do have offers coming in of some sort, possibly of monetary value. We got the Page of Pentacles here, and it came out along with the 10 of Pentacles. So there's like some big stuff coming in towards you. Whether it's a relationship down the line, like marriage, like something serious where you guys get to put your assets together and build together, or a large lump sum of money. Remember I was saying earlier, for somebody, if there was a divorce, there might, and I was saying in the upcoming weeks, possibly up to 8 weeks, there could be financial compensation. I did say that earlier. It doesn't mean that's going to happen for everybody, obviously. Depends on your circumstances. But for somebody, that could be the case. But yeah, again, it's because you released that energy. You put all that hard work and energy into something in the past, and it's like, yeah, no. Things are about to start looking up because of, again, your perseverance, right? To get through what you've been through and stepping into your power. Tell us more. Okay. So I do feel like this person's intentions, if they try to come back into your space, is to confuse the shit out of you. You got the Seven of Cups, right? That, and or they want to keep you as an option of some sort. But see, the thing again, you're in your boss like ass energy. You are that boss chick or guy, and you're doing great right now, right? You're confident in yourself, or you're building your sense of confidence. You're standing firm in Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Yeah, like you guys are a lot more confident now, right? You're standing on business, and I mean, you're like, you're not gonna come in mind fucking me. It's not gonna happen. Absolutely not. You might want to try to do that, but I got the wheel of fortune working in my favor now. After leaving your ass behind, you're not going to allow this person to come in and fuck up your peace. That's what they want to try to do, possibly, but that's not what you're going to allow, right? Tell us more. Because I feel like they used to do that type of shit to you in the past. Fuck with your head to get what they wanted out of you and stuff like that. And, you know, you would fall for it, you know. Not, and this is not like me knocking you. We've all been there, you know what I mean? Been there, done that. I know I have. So, by no means am I judging. But, you know, I feel like you guys, you know, you've been there. You've learned the lessons you needed to learn. And you're like, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Like, why would I go back there? Why would I go backwards to that? Absolutely. Tell us more. Emotional manipulation. I fucking knew it. I said it earlier, and now we got some confirmation. This person could have water in their chart, but I'm more so getting this person is emotionally manipulative. They know how to tug on your heartstrings. I asked, what are their future actions? This person is very emotionally intelligent, which could also be deception, depending on how they use it. Like they just know the right things to say to get the reactions and, you know, results that they want. But and they're watching you, right? We saw that energy already. They're watching you like a fucking hawk. But the thing is, you're a step ahead, right? The sun is here. I'm also getting that they might try to come in love bombing. I said that before too. Like what promising you like the moon and the stars above type shit. And you're like, you're gonna be looking at him like, what you talking about, Willis? Like, like I'm not stupid. Like, no. But I also am getting like you guys. There's a sense of illumination, right, of what's happening here, and you feel it, you know it. You're a step ahead. So it's like you know that if this person were to come back into your space and into your energy, that they have ulterior motives. You know it, you feel it. You're getting this. You're watching this reading right now, so you're definitely a step ahead now. If this person does try to come back, you're not going to be silly enough to try to allow that person back into your life like that. You're leveling up. You're above them. They're showing up as a king of cups. You're the empress, baby. Another thing they might try to do, not for nothing, they might try to get you pregnant on purpose to keep you stuck. So that's a whole different thing. Like they just might try to come in trying to knock you up or something, because yeah. And if you're a guy watching, and this is like, you know, a different energy coming towards you, then yeah, they might try to get pregnant on purpose, like that type of thing. Like, oh, I'm on birth control, and they're not. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, well, you might be burning, and two, like, if that's what your intentions are, please stay right where you at. We got two cards that represent fertility or pregnancy, so be careful. Don't fall for the trick. Tell us more. Yeah, behind the scenes. Oh boy, this person's toxic. You're toxic, I'm stepping under. Taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm stepping under. The taste of your pores, paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? Oh, this person's toxic as hell. Still in their very, very toxic behaviors. We saw that energy earlier. They have not changed at all. If anything, they might be worse. So it's like, yeah, look, the Empress is here again. And I also am getting that this person might have like I just heard sexual deviance. Like they might have like a problem when it comes to sex, like sexual, like addiction type stuff, sex addiction. Because that's the thing. I took abnormal psychology and psychology of addiction when I was in college, and I had to do a group presentation in one of those classes, and I ended up in the group that was for the, what was it, love and sex addiction, I believe. I was in that group. I know that's the girl I was in, but I'm trying to remember if there was another part. But yeah, that was a very, very interesting presentation, and everybody loved it. They were like, "Dang, that was crazy." But sex addiction is a thing, and I feel like this person might have a problem. That's why they can't keep their legs closed or their dick in their pants. Yeah, look, Four of Swords, they're healing. That's if whatever they got can be healed. Literally says hospitalization and healing on here. I'm just saying, gross. And then they want to try to knock you up or get pregnant by you. Ugh, it's nasty. So you're gonna have to cut that shit off at the source, baby. That's why they leaking. Ew, that sounds so nasty. That just sounds so bad. Not in a good way. Like, it's not like shake it like a song, shake it like a song. She leaking. She's like, nah, they leaking. That's some nasty stuff. That's stuff you don't want. So you gotta use your discernment here. Cut that shit off at the source. Nope. Blocked. No, thank you. Tell us more. Oh, this is partially funny and partially not, because it's like the reading is like there's like this crazy like ebb and flow of this reading. Like parts of it is funny as fuck, and then some parts of it are like super serious. So like, you know, gotta regroup. And this reading was something. I will say that. Yeah, see, they're coming up as a king of fucking wands. They just want some sex. And I also feel like they want to have control over you. That's the thing. They might have Aries in their chart. They might have Aries in their chart. Yeah, they're trying to figure out a way to come towards you. Two of Wands. They're trying to figure out a way. They're making a plan, and they're like, I'm going to try to figure out how to execute this plan. Look at this. All this Wands energy, and all of these have Aries energy on them. This person, if it's not about the fire sign aspect of it, they might have Aries in their chart. But either way, they are trying to give you the dirty offer, aka the dirty penis or vagina, and you're gonna have to say absolutely not. Well, first off, I don't think that they're going to really be able to access you in the first place, because unless it's through these fake accounts or something like that, or watching you and then like jumping out of a bush or something like, hey, can you talk to me? I'd next do that. Just saying, stranger things have happened. Motherfuckers is crazy. But yeah, that's the energy that they're in, and they're going through it. They're down bad. I said it before. They're down bad. They are they're going through it. Down bad. Down bad. I don't even want to know what the comments were. I can kind of imagine what it was. Let me guess. Was it about my boobs? Even when I have on a t-shirt, like I have on a t-shirt, like there is like I'm not showing anything, no cleavage, no nothing. But I always joke on here and say I could wear a burlap sack and there's gonna still be gross guys that are gonna come in and say something about my boobs. I'm just like, I can't do anything about it. Shit, I could wear my fleece right now and people still be like, damn, boobs are huge. I can't control it. Alright, let's get one more from here. What's the advice? I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I know that's mad random, but I just thought about, like, I'm thinking about how close it is to my bedtime, because now I sound like a little kid. It's my bedtime. But grown ass adult talking about bedtime. But nah, when you get older, bro, bedtime is a real thing. Just like nap time is too. And I didn't take a nap today. So, yeah. Been up like all day. Had a lot going on. Had a couple of coaching sessions this morning. So, yeah, see, look. Knight of Wands. They're right now they're saying, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation of what I was about to say. They're like, I just heard, okay, let me show you the cards first. This person, we know that they self-indulge, right? We know that they're coming in for sex. We know this. Freakazoid, freakazoid. There we go. Problem solved. But yeah, so yeah. So we know this person's coming in for sex. We know this, right? So this person's very self-indulgent. So he's blocked. So it's fine. And you're out of here. I do not need your subscription if you're going to be a gross pervert. But yes, this person is selfish. They are definitely coming towards you for their own hidden agenda and motives. So, as, yeah. Right here we have the Four of Pentacles. And basically, they're saying, hold on to your love. That song came up and Vogue. Hold on to your love. Do not give up the buns. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Got to hold back. And that is the truth. Spirit ain't playing with y'all. They like, y'all know what you got to do. Y'all smart. Don't go making any silly mistakes. All right. So let's see. Is there any last things I want to pull from before we close out? Ooh, for shits and giggles, guys. For shits and giggles. Let's see what they have to say. Let's get some confessions from them. These are my confessions. Look, I'm ready to take my mask off. Yeah. I realize all the mistakes I made. Yeah, coming in love bombing. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, stop. Just stop while you're ahead, bro. Just stop. We're gonna entertain this because this shit's entertaining. Let's just see. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. No, it's because you couldn't keep your dick or your pants or your legs closed, bro or sis. So like now your ass is leaking and burning and shit. You want to try to come back over here and give me something? Are you crazy? Okay. Like, you must be out of your rabbit ass mind. You must have some rabies or something. Go get that shit checked out. Alright. I can't go another day without you. What? Along with, you deserve better than that. Like, wait, what? You deserve better than them. So, you mean better than you? Because you're a piece of crap. I need to tell you the truth. What about your STDs? Or how gross you are? Or your feelings when you come in love bombing and acting like you want to make this work? Yeah, no. It's hilarious to me. I hope that you guys are getting as... Yeah, grandiose. Yep, exactly. I hope you guys are getting as good of a laugh as I am at this shit, because this sounds like something my ex would do, so I resonate with this. This shit's hilarious to me. I don't want to be toxic anymore. I don't want to be toxic no more. Like, just stop by your head, bruh. Stop by your head. Too funny for me. I can't. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. Where's that card? Remember I said they're coming in with a lot of emotion with this King of Cups. Now the question is any of this shit even real? That's the real question here, right? I don't think it is, but they're going to come in being very, very emotionally and mentally manipulative. And then they might try to use their genitalia to get what they want out of you, to get you to be compliant. No. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. So yeah, they're a runner, right? But then you ended up running from the connection, or you're running from them now. I'm afraid I lost you forever in the bottom of the deck. Let's get like 3 more from here. I've been working on myself and I am not the same as I was before. Sure. Of course you're gonna say that. Like, I don't feel anything positive about this at all. There's times where I do these kind of readings where, like, you know, every once in a while, you know, you get those, you know, a collective where, like, it could be an ex, but they're actually in a good energy, and this is a person that you might still be actually on good terms with, type of thing. No, this is a person that you've blocked out of your life, and, you know, I just heard, she's out of my life, Michael Jackson. She's out of my life, and I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I don't know whether to live or die, and it cuts like a knife. She's out of my life. And it's fucking hilarious because it's like, bro, like, stop. Just stop. It's out of my hands. Sorry. Spirit is funny. Like, when my clairaudient starts, like, doing stuff like this, now the song just keeps going as if I'm listening to the album or something. I'm gonna want to keep singing the rest of those songs. I'm gonna stop, but I hear it. To think for 2 years she was here, and I took her for granted. I was so cavalier, and now the way that it stands, she's out of my hands. All right. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. Don't be waiting here whole goddamn life because it's not happening, bro. Nope. Here's the card. Yep. I'm holding on to the memories of us. Saw this energy earlier, remember? Reminiscing on you. 1 more. You're like, you have all these great memories, huh? The memories that I have, I'm trying to repress them shits because I don't want to think about it. I'm scared you will reject me. Grandiose, right? This person, they don't necessarily care about you. They just want to try to get what they can out of you, especially if that has to do with sex. All right. You're worth more to me than I let on. I underestimated how important you are in my life. Middle of the deck we have, I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. So you mean I just wanted somebody who's gonna treat me like a person and treat me nicely and kindly and love me, and that was so hard, right? You know what I mean? Like, come on, fuck out of here. Being treated with dignity is too much to ask for, but you've changed though. Yeah, okay. It's just the audacity for me. I'm just like, wow, like these fofos, they really be trying anything. Like, let me see. All right, drawn to 2 different decks, so now I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna use. These, I'll draw to these. I'll draw from here, and then I'll draw from the angel answers, and then that'll be the end of the reading. Again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope that it's been fun. I hope that Look, showing up at the same energy again. Man holding a heart. Somebody who's going to try to use manipulation. Oh, we can have a happy family. Don't let there already be kids involved. Oh, let's do it for... Oh, my favorite. Let's do it for the children. Did you give a fuck about the kids when you were doing whatever the fuck you were doing before? But now you care, right? It's like, it's the audacity. Like, seriously, what is wrong with these people? It's crazy. Like, it's just the fact that the mere fact that people like this exist to begin with, and they really think that they could just come into people's space and like they're God's gift to the fucking earth. Like, you're not, you know, especially when you treat people like this, like what we're seeing in this reading. Fuck no. Excuse me. All right, so we have door to personal healing and happiness. This is the road that you guys are on, right? You guys are working on yourselves. You're doing your own thing. You're working on your happiness. You're getting your life together. Like, really healing and just, you know, focused on yourself, your highest version of yourself. And that's what you know, you're not going to let anything or anyone come in and ruin that. Especially not somebody like this. Like, no. Alright. Magician and the Mirror. Getting more than one download on that one, so let's just see what the cards are. Alright, so in this case, I feel like it's saying, okay, I'm getting two messages, so I'm going to tell you both what I'm getting. One message is you guys are manifesting, right? You're alchemizing, you're manifesting romance, because we do have door to romance in the middle of the deck. As well as the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, which is about the crown chakra. And then on the top of the deck, we have Goddess of the Moon. So, okay, I'm getting more than one download. One download I'm getting is that you guys might use some type of different ways of manifesting love into your life. So like moon magic, like during the cycles of the moon and stuff like that might be something that you might try to utilize when it comes to manifesting love. I do feel like some of you guys are into different ways of manifesting, because there's so many things you could do. You know, you could use moon magic, you can use candle magic, you can use affirmations and mantras. You can use, there's so many things you can do, right? You could write things down and visualize. So there might be different ways that you might try to manifest this energy into your life. But the other thing I'm getting is, for some as well, this person, there are a lot of secretive things going on behind the scenes, hence the moon energy. And this person might come in trying to be manipulative. I just heard smoke and mirrors. Using smoke and mirrors to try to get from you what they want. Acting like, again, love bombing. Coming in with love offers and shit that they know they can't uphold and things like that. So I'm getting those two different downloads. So they're telling me use your intuition here. I'm also getting that some of you guys are possibly highly gifted when it comes to being able to manifest. I'm getting that as well. Highly connected to source. Strong intuition, strong downloads. I know that technically the third eye is about intuition, but I sometimes associate the crown chakra with that as well. So, you know, take that as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, but there were two different messages that I received there. Let's get maybe 3 more from here. Action. So I do feel like they are telling you, let's look at the other cards first. Yeah. When it comes to you, I feel like a lot of guys are working on being, if you're not quite ready yet, you're working towards being ready for love. Because we do have Angel of Love here on the bottom of the deck, along with the middle of the deck, Caring Connections, and top of the deck is the Temple Path. It's like that road is illuminated of where to go when it comes to love and strong connections. But just be, you know, mindful that, you know, you are still working on yourself, right? You still are healing. There might be like the fears and stuff that come along with taking action. So I'm getting that, you know, just, you know, remember, and I'm talking to myself too here, don't be afraid, right? just use your discernment, right? You've learned a lot of lessons. You know the signs and things to look out for now. So, set healthy boundaries, things like that. Be very intentional about, who you want, right? Because as I said, you're still working on your healing. The healer of the ages is here. So I do feel like, they're saying there's nothing wrong with while you're healing, as long as you've done some work at least. Gotta do something first. You can't just go out there. It doesn't work like that. I feel like a lot of you probably have taken a good amount of time already to focus on your healing. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to go out there again and explore and see what happens. Just make sure, again, you set healthy boundaries. I just had to cut off a guy a few days ago who I really was kind of digging until I started seeing that he was controlling, and I was like, oh, hell no, we're not doing this again. He showed me some things that I was like, oh. I was like, okay, when I saw this, first thing I said to myself was hung like a horse. I could see why I was thinking that. Pervert. Talking about perverts, huh? Okay, girls can be perverts too. No, but seriously, hung like a horse. And I was like, ooh, would I be able to even ride that thing? It's been a long time, but it might be like riding a bike. But nah, he fucked it up. So he ain't getting none. But I thought about it. But now my interest in dating has been sparked again, because I'm like, okay, I loosened up enough at least to be able to enjoy, starting to get to know somebody and setting up the idea of going on a date and all that stuff. So it's like, just put yourself out there. You don't have to go fucking anybody. I'm just simply saying, go, meet people, have fun, mingle a little bit, go out for drinks, and then, see what happens, right? You might meet a cute guy or girl and be like, you might dig them or whatever, and be like, yo, let's like exchange numbers and get to know each other. They say don't meet people at bars and clubs and stuff. I mean, you can meet people anywhere really. Maybe Starbucks, I don't know, anywhere. But yeah, go out, do something nice and fun for yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Maybe somebody will see you and be like, damn, who's that? And they might approach you. You never know. We do have fifth chakra here. Archangel Gabriel is here. That is the throat chakra. So we saw the throat chakra in action, right? The coughing, and we talked about it. And I'm getting that there's going to be this sense of having to be assertive, speaking your truth, right? Using your words in a meaningful way. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I'm getting something along those lines. Angel of Balance is on the bottom of the deck. Things are about to start balancing out in your life, Woman holding a heart is here. So, I'm also getting be vocal about what it is you want in a romantic connection, right? Being able to be honest. The fruit of your labor is coming together, right? And then you got that 11 there, balancing it out. The justice kind of energy, right? I mean, the cornucopia is like different than that, but the number itself, I'm saying. Before I'll be like, that's not what that means. But yeah, in this context, I'm just simply saying that, that won't, could be a twin flame. For some, get ready to come into your energy. Get ready to come into your energy. I repeat that. Take it with it as you will. I am the queen of puns. So let me stop. But there's going to be envious people, right? As you're doing what you're doing and working on yourself. So you got to protect your energy, right? Because again, as your life is balancing out, people will try to come in and destroy your peace and disrupt it. We're not going to allow that, right? Try to fuck with your head, keep wing. Lati, you just said something about this. That energy that a lot of people are going to start feeling with like the anxieties and shit, that's not even their energy. That's somebody else's energy, and people are projecting / using different types of manipulative, ways of putting that energy onto the collective. You just were talking about that, or just was talking about that, and like the anxieties and stuff, crazy, right? That you were just talking about that, and it's because this is how they're feeling. you know, and they're putting that energy out there, and then you start feeling that shit, right? Because that energy is really strong. And just understand, protect your energy the best way that you can. Lati definitely just did a reading about this, so if you haven't done so already, subscribe to Tears and Wheat Tarot Show and check out her last live, because some of this energy is like piggybacking off of that. She actually inspired me to go live tonight, because I was like going back and forth. I was like, damn, should I not? And I was like chilling in the dark on my phone, and I was like, and then I saw her notification come up. I was like, ooh, I gotta watch that. And then I was like, this is a really good fucking reading, and I got inspired, and I started feeling kind of like thuggish and shit, because I was like, dun, 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 dun. I was in my Tupac mood. So then I was like, I feel real like upbeat now, and I have to. I love when you guys laugh at like my shenanigans. So I was like, nah, I gotta go live now. But yeah, that's crazy. Definitely piggybacking off of that energy though. Ooh, okay. So me and holding a coin, okay. King of Pentacles energy. So this is somebody who is stable. They're gonna come in with a stable offer, and the thing is, that crazy psycho ex who just wants to smash and who has STDs and stuff, they're going to be so envious of this. There's going to be that anxiety. And if they're watching your page and stuff, and let's say you post a picture with a guy or something, or a girl, and they're going to be like, who the fuck's that? And they're going to be mad as hell. Sounds like a personal problem to me. So let's get one more from here. But yeah, stable offer coming in from a stable person. So they want, I feel like this person's going to want something serious. And like I said, that's going to be the thing that's going to drive this other person fucking crazy. They're like crazier, I would say. They're going to be like, oh, absolutely not. I got to go try to get them back. Nope. Goddess of the moon. Yin and Yang on the bottom of the deck. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel is here again. Crown chakra energy. And rest and rejuvenation. I'm getting that some of you guys... if you guys are into meditation at all, meditation might be really helpful at this time. You have to find balance within yourself. I'm also getting that, again, Lati said this in her reading. She was saying some of you guys connect with nighttime. So you might like looking at the moon or the stars as a way to kind of restore yourself before bedtime, stuff like that. I'm also getting that some of you might benefit from using like you know how like on YouTube they have the videos with like the binaural beats and stuff like that, or like white noise with the black backgrounds and stuff like that. Something about like nighttime darkness, hence how I was watching stuff in the dark. I was literally just like nothing was on. I was just in the dark. Kind of a weirdo, I know, but I like being in the dark. I don't like a lot of light. In fact, I can't stand it. Unless it's like actual like direct sunlight, I'm not a fan of a lot of light. I like candles and stuff, dim lighting, or the dark. But again, I'm a little bit of a weirdo. But yeah, so you might get like intuitive downloads that way, or you know, it could be a way for you to balance out your crown chakra, things like that. So I'm getting something along those lines. And I know I said that was going to be the last card from this deck, but I lied. One more. So yeah, let me know if that's making sense. I know I like listening to binaural beats too, and nature sounds. I like listening to like waves crashing or rain, stuff like that. Ooh, it's a match. It's a match. See the man holding a coin didn't come out in the official spread, but it did show up. And look, you guys are a match. Woman holding a coin. Officially on the spread. Nice. Contracts on the bottom of the deck. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, heart chakra. rest and rejuvenation. So I feel like that old cycle with the old person is closed out. We talked about closing out of cycles and I was like toxic cycles, but I really wanted to say karmic cycles. You learned the lessons that you needed to learn. Now you got something stable coming in with a true match. That's dope. Happy I pulled another card because we would not have seen that otherwise. All right, so I'm going to pull from one last deck, and that will be the end of the reading. Thanks for sticking around this long. I actually didn't expect this reading to be this long. I was expecting to go on for an hour at the most. And, yeah, well, Spirit, had other ideas, clearly. Be like that sometimes. And there's 5 people and 15 likes right now. 515 adds up to 11. Right, we saw the number 11 earlier. So there's these new beginnings coming in. Things are balancing out. I'm definitely getting twin flame vibes for some, or a soulmate at the very least. Did my girl say? I love watching the stars too. I don't know if you saw my comment though, like while you were reading, because I know sometimes you get really into your reading and then like you don't look at the comments, because I get like that too. So I know how that goes. But when you were talking about the stars, and then like how the collective is the star in that particular reading, I remember I had typed in for those of you who love Coldplay, so I felt like it was like a message because it went in my head. But look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do. Yeah, they were all yellow. This person is gonna look at you as like the star, like the twinkle in their eye, as Lati was just saying. I love watching the stars twinkle. Like they're gonna look at you like you're gonna be like the twinkle in their eye. Like there's gonna be something really special about this new connection coming in, and this person gonna like really think the world of you. You know what I mean? Like in a really positive way, not like in a codependent way, like psycho way. Like they're gonna really vibe with you. And it's funny because earlier we were talking about these energies that were showing up in terms of like the people showing up. We couldn't figure out who that earth energy was. Now we know. That's that King of Pentacles energy that's coming towards you. So I like that. I like that a lot for y'all. All right, so let's get some last messages from here to close out. And then I'm gonna, I guess, go to sleep because I have to get up early for work. Yep, choose a new direction. Absolutely. No, thank you. Get the fuck out of my way. Get out of my face. Don't want you. So, excuse me. In the near future, something might be happening. Might meet somebody, or this person might try to come into your space, and you're gonna be like, absolutely fucking not yet, because it's not the right time. And quite frankly, it'll never be the right time because this is not the person for you. You're like, that shit dead, bruh. That shit is dead. Where is that card? Of course, hidden under everything, so I'm not gonna be able to find it. Yeah, it's too many cards now. But the coffin card that showed up earlier, yeah, I can't find it. Alright, what's this? Exactly. Listen to your intuition. I said this earlier. Yeah, I am getting a sensation in my nose. It's quite annoying, actually. But yeah, it says listen to your intuition. Came out along with take action. So that goes back to like that card we saw earlier, right? It's okay to take action. Just make sure that you listen to your intuition in the process, so that way you don't get caught up in another shitty situation. But there is romance here, right, on the bottom of the deck. So interesting. Oh, I hate that shit. Then I start sneezing. I'm like, oh, come on. I sneezed a bunch before I started the reading too. Yeah, let go of the past, right? Let go of your past so you can move on into your future. Lottie literally just typed past, present, or future up there. She was talking about something different, but just kind of segued into that, right? Let go of the past to welcome in your future. Let's get one or two more from here, and that'll be the end. within the next few weeks. We keep seeing this energy. Near future, next few weeks. So we had the first deck we used talked about something happening in the next few weeks, and now we have that energy again. So I don't know if it's about this person trying to come back around, or maybe you're going to meet somebody. Maybe it's both. We have helpful people here. So, you might have people in your corner, like friends, family, who you're able to kind of talk to, get some advice from time to time. Your friendly tarot readers here, so on and so forth. That might kind of help you, kind of figure out how to navigate this. Um, maybe you've been wanting to just wait, and like you might have people in your corner who are like, you can actually you know, rely on people around you that can help kind of, boost your confidence a little bit to go back out there into the dating world. That's kind of what happened with me. I'm like, oh, I'm going to take a leap of faith and I'm going to actually you know, go for it and see what happens. So there is no need to worry. Stupid ass. So we have look for a sign. Show me a sign. Sorry, I have problems. DMX kind of just told me to say that, so that's what I said. But yeah, look for a sign, right? So between your intuition and the signs and synchronicities, just listen to those things, pay attention, right? Yeah, so with all that said, I love you guys, minus the haters. And actually, you know what? I love you guys too. You got, what they say, right? The haters are the motivators. You guys keep me going. Because, I know that my light irritates your dark, right? So there's that. But with all that said, I love you all very, very much. And if you tapped in kind of late, started from the beginning, there's a lot of information in this reading. This reading went definitely longer than expected, but it was a good one. So with all that said, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and yeah, get some rest. And until next time, my loves.